Hello and welcome to CLEA'S World. I am Clea and today I would like to share with you more information I've received from the 25th dimension. In fact, today the 25th dimension is answering your questions, viewer questions. And so this is going to be a follow-up to the video I just did, the previous video to this, where we had more questions that were answered by the 25th. And so make sure to check that out because you guys do have some very interesting questions that really bring up a lot of awesome answers from 25th. All right, so before we move forward, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe to my channel if you could. That really helps me if you haven't already done that. And do give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment below because I love to read where everybody's at and if the stuff resonates with you. And if you do have questions of your own, bring them on. If I can answer them right away, I will. If not, I will ask the 21st in the next session. There are questions that come up all the time. They are so interesting. So I love it. I love that you guys contribute to grill the 25th on all kinds of things. So, all right, I'm going to start reading here. Lorraine. Okay, this is a question from Carolyn. And Carolyn is actually my other hypnotist. Lorraine is my BQH hypnotist and a friend, of course. And Carolyn is my other friend who's a qhht hypnotist. So you guys know Carolyn. I mean, she's been on this platform already. All right. So they say that they can now test our sewer system to determine if there is an upswing to, and I can't really say the word. I'll just say and the rest of the world is vid. This is the acrobatics we have to do around English words these days because of the censorship madness. All right, so they say there has been an upswing in this so-called illness. With a large circulation of the video, Watch the Water, did we focus on this as a collective and bring this into reality? Me. No, it's not true. It's not true that they can test the water. They can't even test people, and they were laughing. So no, it's not true, none of it. And no, we did not bring it in. It's just a fun idea that did not sustain because again, people don't want these scare tactics anymore. So yeah, they're going ahead. The people that are putting this out are going ahead pretending this is what they're doing. They cannot test. They cannot test the waters. There is no test in the waters. They can't even see if a person has the so-called illness. How can they test water? The sewer system of all things. And they were laughing. And I have to say that was pretty funny. You can find anything in the sewer system. You can find antidepressants from 20 years ago in the sewer system. You know what I mean? No, it's not. It's not. We did not bring this reality. It's not a reality. It's just an idea that has been put out there. And like everything else, it's just fizzling out because nobody has any patience left with it. Nobody even wants to talk about this anymore. Everybody's sick and tired. All people want to do is travel again. And that's me. I raised my hand. They're definitely talking about me. I'm like, I don't want to hear certain words ever again. I'm so done. Lorraine, yes. Okay. This is a question by EDC. What is the deal with Antarctica? And I'm sorry, I thought there was oh yeah, maybe later. All right, because I know there's a follow-up question to this, Watch the Water. So let's read this first. Okay, this is a question by DC. What is the deal with Antarctica? I mean, it's illegal to go there by yourself. The military will try to stop you if you travel below 60 degrees south latitude. So where are they hiding? Me. Yeah, it's a portal. So there is a portal there. And so they have ships going in and out. And that's why they're not wanting people, because while they can shield themselves as they go in and out, there's a chance that you might be able to see them. That's why they're doing that. Now, the stuff they're doing under the ground in Antarctica, we've already spoken about. They've done all kinds of experiments. They've done all kinds of things. But that's the reason they don't want people there. Because technically they do stuff under our feet and we don't know. But in that case, they're actually coming out. That's why the ships are coming out. That's why they don't want people to actually see. Lorraine, they don't want people to see that the alien ships are picking up people? Me, no, these are ships that they've used. It's been a portal. So when aliens have come here, they go in and out through portals so that we've said aliens cannot walk on this planet, but the ships, we know the ships can be in the atmosphere. And when they try to come in and out, they can use portals like this. And so that's what happens. So no, they're not picking up. They are not the ships coming to pick up the people. Those are just out there. They will have to come through a portal. They're talking about using a portal for, you know, stuff like where the aliens wanted to be here. They wanted to be on a place on Earth. They cannot stay. Lorraine, thank you. Okay, a question from Jack P. Please ask about the venom mentioned in Watch the Water. And this is snake venom that they were saying was put into our municipal water. Me. Yeah, it's not true. It's not true. This is all scare tactics. Lorraine, definitely felt like that to me. I disregarded it instantly. Me. Yeah, good for you. There's no need to support this kind of idea anymore because, again, it's boring. How many iterations of boringness can we have? Lorraine, I'm spending my last 2 months of this experience having as much fun and joy and eliminating as much of that crap out of my world. Me, good for you. Lorraine, okay, this is another question from ADC in regards to the above, and this has to do with the venom. Is the illness caused by the venom? And they were responding every time she asked a question, they were responding like interjecting. So I'll just play it to you. I'll do playback just like it happened in real life. So is the illness caused by the venom? No. Do the vaccines have venom? No. And they were laughing. Where have they been put in the venom? And then this is the full answer. Nowhere. And they were laughing. There's no venom. Yeah, so no. I mean, of course, they try to put all kinds of junk in these things. But again, is venom worse than anything else that's in there? It might even be more natural, you know? And they were laughing again. That's the thing. It's like, this is all of the same. It's more of the same. So no, there is no venom. They wouldn't even go, they don't even need to do that. They can find formaldehyde produced by the gallon, you know, and throw it in the things. And whatever other junk they can find, like a witch's cauldron, like, oh, throw in, you know, bat wings, frog leg, and spider spit, you know? And they were laughing. And this and that. And so, no, it doesn't. There is no venom. This is just another, it's like a coup. It's like they just wanted to make a splash. And there are still people who want to hear, but you see how quickly it's fizzling? It's like, it's fizzling out because it's boring. Nobody wants to even talk. It's not even that you don't want to hear these negative things. You don't even want to talk about these things and and the rest of the word is bid anymore. They are so last year. We're laughing. Enough. And that's why it's being recalled. It's going to be recalled because nobody wants to even, everybody's bored out of their minds. And they are referring to the recalling of the thing, which again, Dave said that it will happen very soon. Let's see if there's a follow-up question to that so you can get the full answer. Straight from the mouth of the source. Lorraine, absolutely. I think the only reason it caught any attention is that it correlates with the blood clotting that they found as a result of the things. Me, you can correlate anything with blood clotting in the things because the things have nothing good in them. You can take any of these things and it will cause all the problems we've seen happen. But at the end of the day, we know better. We know that really it's the essence that's deciding to have certain reactions. But again, at the same time, these are not high frequency codes. So something, you know, you're definitely setting yourself up if you want to do have a reaction. If you do want to have a reaction, you're definitely setting yourself up to have it. Lorraine, hey, it's a pretty fun way to create your exit plan. Me, that's exactly what it is. It's an excuse, is what it is. Lorraine, okay, this is a question from Josie Adams. Can you explain to us the concept of soulmates and twin flames? Here we think of them as being romantic connections. However, you told us that Clea has a twin soul on the other side of the planet who has a working relationship with her and they will never meet. What is the purpose of having a soulmate or a twin flame? Now, I do think that I released this information about the twin soul. Again, it's a working mate, you know, in my case. And, but I don't know if I have, so I just wanted to say that's why this question was interesting because we already had a little bit of background, but I wanted to get more. Me. Yes, so there is, so yes, that's correct. It doesn't have to be romantic. We like to think it's romantic here. It just means it's another reflection, a mirror image of your essence, in the sense of, like we said, this is another version of you. And while everybody's a version of you, this is maybe somebody who has your same experiences or has worked more on your same experiences. They've worked on the same issues as you. So you're like equals in that sense from an awareness perspective. And so that's what it is with twin flames. These are people that we feel connected to if we meet them, because again, you don't have to meet them, but these are actually essences who have done very similar work to you. So you are connected in that sense. Might even be somebody you met before and that you are, again, you were working on something together. So it is not romantic. It's just an essence that more than others is similar to your energy. It's more similar than others to your energy. And again, we're all one, and they were laughing. So again, we're splitting the hair here because that's how you get to work on things together. It's almost like our teammates, okay? A teammate that you made an agreement with to work on something together because you are so interested in the same things. Let's put it that way. Lorraine, thank you. Okay, you've spoken before about some essences who are another version of you. What does it mean? How are these people another version of you? Aren't we all versions of each other? And the reason I inserted this question is because it's related to what we just discussed, but it also relates back to something that they told us about. They said when on New Earth, the people who will go and find mates there, they will amplify their energy together. So we'll be almost one to the power. And so since these concepts are related in terms of people who have done your same work as essence, I wanted to just read this to you. I think it's an interesting answer. So again, how are these people another version of you? That's what the expression they use, that these people are another version of you. And the question is coming up because aren't we all versions of each other? Me. Yes. So yes and no, meaning that we are all versions of each other because we are each other. We are one. There is only one. But what we meant when we said that someone is another version of you is that he's done the work. They've done the same work. They're even, when we say that we feel each other, we don't even have to communicate because it would be like you're speaking to yourself. It looks like you're explaining to your right arm, what you think about something. Your right arm doesn't need you to explain it. Your right arm already knows. That's what we mean. Even more so, this person is a version of you, as in, it's almost like saying one of the different bodies, embodied expressions of a light worker as one of the 12,000 on this planet. We all become one, so there is no separation. Whatever work was done here gets integrated. In the same way with this significant other on New Earth. There are souls out there, there are essences out there that have done exactly the same work we have done, to where you combine yourself. And this is what we said before, that on New Earth, when we combine ourselves this way, you expand. It's not that it's you, it's 1 + 1 or 1 to the second power or whatever. It's 1 to the millionth power. That's what happens. It's like you becoming more of you to the nth degree. And that's what we mean by it's a version of yourself. It's like you're coming home. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.